experts in your niches, you need to understand that having a targeted niche is critical, because if you can find a way to communicate your ideas to your niche, then you can really stand out from the crowd and be noticed. Today we have with us Gurleen Khaira. Gurleen is a nationally acclaimed OET trainer, entrepreneur, and career counselor. She has received 4 national awards for her work in the education sector and has been featured in national publications on numerous occasions. Having published 2 books in the subject already, Gurleen has helped hundreds of health professionals in passing the OET, or the Occupational English Test, with at least an A or B on the very first attempt. Gurleen, it's an absolute pleasure to have you with us today. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me.
Thank you, Sushant. Pleasure to be speaking to you.
All right, I'm going to get started right away. So, Gurleen, you are an OET trainer, but not many people actually know what OET means. So, can you first explain what OET means for the benefit of our viewers today?
Sure. So OET is an occupational English test. It's an English language test, but it's only meant for health professionals. And any health professionals, which covers 12 branches of medicine, including nursing, dentistry, medicine, physiotherapy, etc. Anyone who's looking to migrate to countries like Australia, New Zealand, United Kingdom, or so on, they have to take an English language test, and OET is one of the options.
Right. As far as OET goes, you published a couple of books in OET already. OET Writing Strategy Guide and OET Speaking and Writing Made Easy for Nurses. Can you also explain how your book helps those preparing for OET specifically?
Right. So, see, OET as a test gained awareness in the last decade or so, especially in the Indian subcontinent, I'd say. And when I started for OET training, a lot of students used to complain about not having enough resources to prepare for the test. Not just practice tests, but they needed a more scaffolded approach to learning. So that's how the idea came about. And my first book that I published with Notion Press, it was so well received by the audience that even though we've got a very small clientele, because this book is just meant for nurses, but I was amazed to see the volume of copies that it sold in the first year itself. So that's when I published my second book, which was in 2018, I believe. And then last year I published OET Writing Strategy Guide. So OET as a test underwent revision of the assessment criteria for skills of writing and speaking. And I wanted to help the candidates, people who could not cater to demographically. I wanted them to have access to a self-paced course, self-study resource, which could be backed up by feedback by an expert trainer online if possible. So that was the intention behind publishing these 3 books in Notion Press.
So when exactly did you start thinking, because you were an English language trainer since 2013, right?
Yes.
So when did you start thinking about like putting it together as a book? Because as a working professional, it's really hard for people to sort of dedicate that time and like focus on publishing their expertise in the form of a book, something a lot of our authors actually struggle with. So when did you start thinking about it, and how easy was it for you to actually convert your expertise in the form of a book?
I'd say I started thinking about it in late 2015 or 16, when predominantly the feedback that I got was that we, especially from students who were overseas, that we wish we had access to a consolidated and comprehensive resource. We cannot join classroom training. So that was the initial first level thought, that how about I come up with maybe an online course, but then because for me personally, nothing replaces the goodness of a book. So that's when I thought it's better to have something that they can that can suit the schedule of a working professional or somebody who's got competing demands in their time. So that's when I started thinking about it. But I think it was made fairly easy. The publishing process was very easy because the support team at Notion Press, they were very helpful for the first time around, because I was new to publishing. So I got a lot of support and guidance and insight. I think it underwent 3 revisions before I finally decided to publish it. So that helped a lot.
Right. Right. So speaking about the success of your book, as far as markets go, your book is actually as specific as it gets, right? But contrary to what a lot of people actually think about niche markets, Your book was one of the best sellers on Amazon, and sold thousands of copies in the international market as well. So what do you attribute that success to? Because like I said, a lot of people actually think that niche market means lesser audience to reach, and by virtue of that, you generally sell lesser books. But you actually did the exact opposite.
Um, Thank you. That's actually made my day to hear that's one of the best sellers. I'd say good reviews, good word of mouth. I believe so. I did not. I am now starting to realize that there has to be an appropriate marketing strategy. But initially, I did not take any such initiatives. I think I just let the sales take its course, and I think it was recommended by people on Amazon UK and Amazon India platforms, and perhaps word of mouth is what led to success.
Absolutely. But were there any specific things you might have done to like sort of grow, your with the visibility of your book?
Uh, yes, so I have my own organization, and my marketing team suggested that we put out some promotional posts, which we started doing in the last 2 years, and I believe that has helped. The followers on our page have definitely uh, purchased the book. They've helped with promoting it as well. But at the end of the day, I think it's the content that matters. So if your
Absolutely.
book is well written, then I don't think you really need to take some special measures to promote it. It's gonna sell by itself.
I think, yeah, especially when you're talking about publishing in a niche market, if your book is relevant, it's solving a critical problem for the readers, then it automatically sells itself, and all you need to do is just put your book in front of the right kind of people, and then the sales, like it takes care of itself, right? So anyway, moving on, I also wanted to touch upon the fact that for subject matter experts, it's more than just about book sales as well. Like books are also means to sort of scale up their personal brand and stand out as thought leaders in their niche or in their domain. How has your book helped you build your brand, your personal brand as well in your space?
Um, I'd say it adds a lot of credibility to your profile as a subject matter expert. And for me personally, I think it helped in building my portfolio because no matter how good of a trainer you are, your classroom lectures or your conference presentations or your dissertations, I think there's only so much they can do. But having a book and which is well liked by the audience, that uh, that's solving a problem, like you said. I think that definitely helps you project yourself as an expert. And uh, yeah, so I think that's how it's helped me. I feel that it's added some sort of prestige even to my organization, higher education. So uh, we've actually have candidates come to us for our products after they've purchased the book and liked it. So
Well,
that way it's been very, very beneficial.
right. So it's also helped you grow your business as well.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. And yeah, and another thing that I noticed is like you've not just published one book, you published multiple books. So actually the credibility factor actually goes up with every book that you publish. So you really stand
Yes.
out as a thought leader in your field. Well, Gurleen, thank you so much for joining me today. It was a pleasure talking to you and learning about how you went about publishing your book in your niche and all the things you did to like get that kind of success. Right. I'm sure our viewers also learned a lot from it. Thank you so much for your time. Hope to catch up with you like soon.
Thank you, Shan. It was lovely speaking to you.
You too.